Hello, hello, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. Welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, I've been out for a long time. I wanted to tell you what I had filmed and tell you why I have stopped filming it and tell you what I'm going to do with it. It's this. It is not working out for me. The instructions are very simplified. And yes, if you're a pop-up card folder, then you will know how to do this, I'm sure. However, I am not. And I needed better instructions, such as when you connect these, how do you fold them? And where do you glue them on the backs of these items? You know, so that when you pull this open, everything pops up. Because not being a card folder, it's not working for me at all. And I got very discouraged. So although the artwork is extremely beautiful, if you're not a pop-up card folder, maybe look on YouTube for instructions on how to do this. I have decided I am just going to probably pull it apart and I'm just going to use it in my journal. I'm very disappointed in it, actually. So, anyway, not to give Stamperia a bad review or anything. I'm not reviewing. I'm just, as a junk journaler that wanted to use this in her journal, I do not recommend it unless you know exactly how these folds and stuff need to go and where they need to be placed on these items to get them to be pop-ups, because as you can see, they are not. And when you glue these to those, and it's just a mess. So anyway, I wanted to tell you that. And so I'm going to put this aside for now because it was extremely frustrating. I wasn't having fun with it at all. I was really, really disappointed that it didn't have good instructions. So, frankly, it was a waste of my money. And because it was a waste of my money, I can talk about it. So, anyway, it's beautiful. The pieces will be great to use in this journal that I'm making, but it's not good for me for a pop-up card. So I'm glad I wasn't planning on doing something extravagant with it, because boy, it would not have worked out for me at all. So, tossing that aside, not being very nice to it right now. I did want to share some happy things with you, and that is my daughter has opened up an Etsy site, and it is called Mystic Prairie. She works full-time, so she has just a few things on it right now. She has a handmade pendant. Oh, this is here, let me get to the full picture. This is the cicada window dangle. You can see there's a cicada on it. And right there, it's a clear cicada. And she has glue toppers. Oh, where is it? There it is. And she has this pretty little handmade pendulum. So that's what she has on it right now. She's made one big sale. Thank you. And so my daughter Jessica over at Mystic Prairie has those. She sent me these glue toppers. It's my very first glue toppers. I'm so excited to have them. Woohoo! So that one is an ocean theme. And this one is my hippie day theme. my boho and my peace sign. So there we go, my first glue toppers. Yay, I love them. Thank you, Jess. And she made me, oh, where did I put it? Oh dear, oh. She made me this, isn't this pretty? She said this is called a, it's a set of witches' bells, and the bells are made to hang on a door or doorknob to help scare away mischievous spirits. They're fun to make and can also be hung anywhere, just for fun looks. So mine is going to be for fun looks, and I will be hanging this up in my window because I love anything with the bell on it. It's just so cool. And she did a beautiful job on it. All of this is braided, and it's just beautiful. She did a great job. Thank you, Jessica. So anyway, I wanted to tell you about that new shop, and that she's very excited to get going. So that was Mystic Prairie. And she's lives in Kansas, so in the on the prairie. So there we go. The next thing I want to tell you is I had to go to Walmart, and so I picked up this red fabric, and I got it to put on the cover of this journal that we're making. I still have to scan this piece so I can put it back in, but I think for Alice in Wonderland this is perfect. So I'm really excited about that. When we do the cover, I'll be taking you along for the ride. So let's figure out what we're going to do today. Here we are with these. Now, these are the front part of the journal. This is the last page before we go into the journal part itself. So, I would like to perhaps take one like this, and this is the one that is got the owie, and I think I will cover it, and it will be a starter piece for back here. So there is that. I want to fold this up correctly so that it meets there properly. Who do I got? It's a Miss Libby. Libby has a visitor for the weekend. She has our grand dog here, and she was so excited. She can't get too excited yet because she's still, you know, healing from her surgery. So we are doing that. And let's see here. What do we have? Let's see. Now, how much of this would cover right there on the front of that? Quite a bit. A little bit of the clock would go missing. And then we have this one. If I put it here, it's going to cover the whole thing. So I think I want to get her in there. I don't want to just dispose of her. So let me get this one out of the way. What's this one? Oh, we have that one. And we do have this. This could go on the back. And it could have some other elements on it. This is so pretty. So let's Do we want to just use that? And cover the whole front with that? We've used it before, but gosh, I hate to not use it again. So let's do that. And then we're going to make an insert for the pocket that is like a journaling card. Okay, we need to cut it off there. Oops. And like I told you before, I am taking these clear to the back page here to reinforce this where it installs back into the book. Okay? So let's So some of my pages won't be cut out at all. They'll be just used as signature areas for the back portion of the book. Let's see. Can't see any of my lines that I drew. Go easy on me today. I have to relearn how to do all this. Because it's really complicated. No, it's not that complicated. Okay. Okay, I do have it right there. Yeah. So we are once again on fire watch here in Sweet Home, Oregon. We have a fire that is 6 miles out. We live in mountainous areas though, so when I say it's 6 miles out, it means it's as the bird flies, it's 6 miles out. So it's not so far that this page is different. The other ones are cut much deeper. How weird is that? So it doesn't matter. Well, yeah, it matters. This would be the front. I think it goes this way. Which way did you go, paper? Yeah, this is up. It looks upside down now, doesn't it? Isn't that weird? Looks right side up when you put this with it. Okay, I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and glue this right here. I'm not cutting it out this time. Oh, that is pretty. That is very red, isn't it? Let me see if I can find my ink, which is right here. Okay, so there's that part. I'm not going to worry about back here for ink. And this one, I need to open up. I'm going to have to fix that. But I also need to... Oh, there's that. It's the full thing. Angela, going crazy. I'm going crazy. It's okay, though. I'll be back from crazy. I think I'll go ahead and draw this line. So I can just cut that out. And then back here, I need to put a piece. Okay, I think I got it now. they've got that fire. It's 220 acres right now. And they have it 20% contained already. Somebody that lives up that way actually saw the smoke coming up and called the forestry department and said, "Hey, I think there's a fire up here." And there was, of course. We get a lot of fires. Just no way around it. Because it's a mountainous area that we get lightning strikes up in the woods, and of course there's always the careless people too. Can't be careless in, any state with, you gotta respect the nature areas that you're in, because not fair to the animals and everything else that live there if you burn down their homes. So, poor little guys, they get so worried. What are they going to do, and who's going to save them if they're burnt? And oh, it's just sad, sad, sad. Yeah, very sad. Now I'm going to be careful about that centerpiece. I'm going to glue something on the inside too, I think. Just to kind of protect that. I think I'll go around this though. Around the circle. Okay, now gotta get this on there right. Mostly right now I'm concerned about getting it lined up here. Well, not bad. I did okay. So the reason I was thinking I would put something on the inside is so that I've got to bring it down to about here so that it covers this from everything getting caught up in it. So I think for those, I would like to use just a solid piece of paper that I might have. Oh, you know what? I can't get to it yet. Because my room... Oh, hang on. I got to turn on one more light. Oh, sorry, Libby. What you doing? There we go. One more light. And... yes, all of my papers are still stuck behind stuff. The renovation goes on down here. It goes on. Oh gosh, look at that. Yeah. Okay, so what are we going to do? Well, we're going to look for a piece of paper. Here is the calendar paper that I talked about. So let's go ahead and use that on the inside here. Might as well. Might as well. Well as might might as well. Okay, from there to there. I can do that. Yeah. I was sure disappointed in that. The directions on that foldy card, because I really wanted to make it for the journal, but not gonna happen. You're really not going to see this piece of paper in here anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna do that. guess I'll line it up here like that. And I'll take that part off. Yeah. But that's okay. I'm getting over it. I'm getting over it. But I'm still disappointed. I was very disappointed. There we go. Now I've got better line there. Couldn't tell which line was which. My line or their line. So, that's going to go there. So let's go ahead and get that glued down. I'm not going to worry about putting ink on it yet. Once I install it, then I'll put ink along the top. The only really bad thing about that area is we've got people living up in the mountainous areas there. Old farmlands and, you know, there's a really old cemetery up that way too, but I don't know if it's involved in that fire at all. It's a very old one. I think it's probably a family cemetery, but I don't really know. But sad, you know, if things get burnt. I think it's very sad. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I like it. Now, I want to just close this up temporarily because I want to get these corners rounded. And I think we can go ahead and chop that part off. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Should have used a corner rounder. Okay, goes under. Do want to line that up, so I'll do that for that part. And right here I want to put in this dark dot so I can hole punch that properly. Okay, so the room, oh my goodness, the shelf system is done. I haven't ordered my desk yet. I wanted to wait and make sure that it was going to fit here. I have to measure my camera mount from the back of the table to the front for the desk to see if it will actually fit. If it's not going to fit, and I have to invest in a new video cam arm, that's a little spendy, so I need to really check on that. I need some washi tape, guys. wish I'd have put one in my box over there. Let's see if I can reach it. Oh, 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 oh. Where is it? Oh gosh. I'll never get to it because it's at the bottom. So what could we use? Oh, it's right there. Maybe I can get to it. Hang on, bear with me. Might not be exactly what we want, but I don't know if I have any red. But I do have these. Black. Yeah. Oh. Goodness. That was a stretch. I got my stretches in for the day. Oh yeah. So I do have this that I could use, and I do have this. This is quite good. Let's try it. Or not. Okay, on your fingers. Ah, and there it is. So, I think probably I should have a glue stick. Where's my glue stick? I know I brought it back in here. Well, I don't know where it is. So, stage 2. Plan 2. There we go. That works. Some of you may have a question about that. Do all washi tapes need this? Yep, just about. They really don't stick very well. Glue stick usually helps. Not perfect, but oh boy, that is a little bit thin right there. So, what we'll do is run some more glue right along here. Would have helped if I'd have gotten it on there straight. It's not been the perfect crafting day, I'll tell you. See, that does come up. So, if it comes up, you have to glue it down. That's the way it is. Okay, let's see if that'll hold it. And I think that is fine. Not worried about making things super straight or anything like that. Okay. So there's that part. Now, let's make this piece back here too. Now normally we would just make a little piece that is above this window. But because we're covering these insides, I'm wanting to make sure that things are covered well. Let's see what else we have. after I pulled all the papers out to cut all the pieces, there wasn't a lot left. That'd be a good one on the front. What's this one? I am not going to cut out all those cards. So, oh, I know. I'm looking for the calendar pages to use on the inside. Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? There we go. I won't have many of these that are a total inside envelope style. Figures my pop-up card over there popped up. Okay. I want this to be about the same size as the other one. So from there to here, and here to there. And then we want it to be the same. This is an inside one, so it can be a little bit short. It has to go to the top. Glue, 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 glue. Okay. There. Two. Right there. Okay, found it. There we go. Put that over there for later because it will get used for something else. And this. Okay. All right. So I think what I'll do, maybe, this paper really absorbs glue fast. So probably by the time I get around it, it'll be dry. Okay, put the top on. We can trim it if we need to up there. By doing it that way, that avoids these places that wouldn't have gotten covered. So now let's glue this one on. And remember just to glue the paper to paper instead of gluing it to the, you don't want to close up the bottom of your pocket so much that it's glued down. You want this flap to provide a little bit of space in there. Okay. And now, my friends, we are ready to put something on the back. That won't fit. That would fit. What we end up with on the other side? That. I think I have another one of these somewhere. hate to take it right out of the middle like that. It's kind of sad, right? But that would put her on there. Okay. So let's cut it down right here along where that comes to, and then that would bring it over here. And probably, let's go there. Okay, let's start with this one, and I know I'm going to cut the paper up on this one. It just means we have extras to make something out of. And then we go this way. That way. And then I believe it's going to come to... Let's double check. Let's check our work. Oh dear. You know what? She's going to be in the... Oh dear. Well, she'll be out enough. She might be in the spine. Darn it, I didn't think about that. Okay, it's right there. Good thing I double checked it, because the other one would have been too big. That's a nice piece there. And one more. From here to there. Okay. Okay, so did I start to tell you about the room? Did I tell you about the room? I don't know. The room is getting done. It is, the shelves are drying, is what's going on. I don't want to put stuff right up on the shelf until they're dry because I don't want anything to glue itself down to it, is what it is. So, I have to wait probably till Monday or Tuesday when the shelves are good and dry. And then I'll be able to load them up, which I am really looking forward to. Got to get these holes in here. Okay, I think that'll work. Looks off a little bit on this side. Oh, it's because of how I cut it. That's what it is. Okay, there we go. Okay. So you can see we're going to have a mighty nice pocket right there. Now, why did I cut those holes there right now? I don't know. Because I still have to put this on. And then I gotta cut the holes again. Oh well. That's what happens. I need to get my glue stick so I can glue stick the middle of the pages. I don't like to put it up for sale if I haven't glued it really well. It's not fair to you or me. Especially if I'm going to put my name on it. Okay. I might have some claw cans I could put on there. Not really sure. Whoops. Something in my lap dropped. Oh, no. What is it? Who knows? I don't know. I hope it's nothing the dog can find. Hope it's not a needle or something. Oh, it's probably washi tape. Yeah. Okay. Need to put this right here. Okay. Now we have a beautiful page that we can decorate. And inside of it will be something we can pull out, like a big journaling card. There we go. Okay. Now I do need to clean this up a little bit. And this. Okay. Oh yeah, looking nice. Except for right there. Need to clean that up just a little bit better. Okay. Don't need to really ink the back because it's going to be inside of the binding. The back, this side. Don't need to really ink that. I was just using that as a pointer. Not so I could ink it. Not an inker, a pointer. Okay. So, journaling card. That's where we're at right now. 36 minutes. Okay. Journaling card. Wasn't there a piece of paper in here that was lined or something? I think so. Let's look. I might not have any more of it. Elements, elements, elements. When you get through all the elements, you don't have a lot of designer papers left. You know, it's just the way it is, but there it is. Okay. This is going to be our journaling card. And we want it to be able to go inside and clear to the bottom. So probably right about there for the edge, because we did have to kind of glue this piece of washi on there. And that might... Okay, and it's going to go... Now, this is the spine So it's only going to go, let's have a peek. It can probably only go to right about here. Maybe right here. Because that's going to be in the spine. I'm going to say right there. Right there. So there to there. I need to drink coffee. Oh my goodness, that's good. There it is, right there. Okay. So right there, there. Oh, my ears. The words got cut off. Okay, so there's that part. Now, let's see. I would like the whole back to be journaling. So I'm going to cover the back with, I have some straw paper here. No, I don't want to use it. What do I want to use? Oh, yeah. I do have this tea-dyed paper that I did. Like that. That would make a nice backing. And it matches this very well. Okay, so we will glue this onto this. And then we'll trim around it. Then we'll roundy the corners and put a tab up here, that kind of stuff. Oh boy, I am just surrounded with things that need to either be gone through or put away or when I started out, I bought a lot of different books that I thought would work, and really, they don't all work. You need to, you don't have to buy every book. It takes a long time to use up a book. And so, if you want to buy some in different languages and stuff like that, I think that's great. This is just tea. It's where the tea started turning dark. But you don't need all kinds of books and, I think you need some things that would be good, would be like music books, old music, and, the large page music, I think is really nice because you can actually fold over some of the papers and, and you can use them if you want to make a larger piece to go with the 12 by 12. So there's that. And maybe I'll do a thing on what books I think are important for that I discovered were important for me to use as a journaler or a junk journal, as a journal maker. Yeah, because I just, when I started out, I thought I needed everything. So I had my bead business. I did prayer beads and spiritual beadery and stuff like that. I did all different kinds of them, and I still have some, and I do plan to put them up in my Etsy shop, but yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, to be honest with you. I caught myself thinking about what I was going to do with my beads. I went straight from a beading business to taking a couple years off, and then I took care of my parents, and then when they died, I was lost. I was very broken. I'd spent my whole life living close to them, and Mom and I visited every day, and if one of us was sick, we called on the phone, or that kind of thing. So for me, losing my mom was very, very hard. We were very close. Mom was close with all of us. Dad was too, but dads are dads. But dads are important people too, so don't mistake what I'm saying. But yeah. So anyway, in my loss, I came upon journals one day, and Gail Augustinelli was talking about journal making that day, and she was, pretty much giving the basics on it. It was appropriate timing for me. And I felt like, but before that, I had been doing mini albums, and I was just losing heart with that because they were, they're very neat and organized and very, I'll still make them, but yeah, I was making those while I was taking care of my parents. And then afterwards, like I said, I was lost and lonely, and I needed something that I could work through and I don't know, just feel whole with it. And so I decided to try the journals, and it made a huge difference in my life. So, I don't know why. It just, maybe because it doesn't have to be an exact science on everything. But I just love it. And I love paper. I've always loved paper. I've always been a journal keeper. One of the first clay dolls I made was what I called is the journal keeper. And so she sits in my china cabinet now. She was in here until we started cleaning up in here and stuff. Okay, so that is going to go right there. But I don't know. We may end up having to cut some of that off. So right now, it's just a nice big journaling card for this page. That was a lot of work to get to a journaling card, wasn't it? But I think that'll be nice. It's I don't even know if it needs a pull tab with this on it, you know, because that kind of acts as a place where you pull it out. So, yeah. Okay. Well, that's at 48 minutes. So when we come back, we'll decorate this page because it needs it. And we'll probably use some of the elements from that crazy card that I couldn't make work so that I can just use them up and not feel so darn discouraged. Because it does make me upset. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Okay. Well, I will... Oh gosh, I'm bleeding. I must have gotten scratched on something. So... I will see you tomorrow, and thanks for joining me today. It's great to be back, and I will see you tomorrow for another fun session of This Is Your Life? No. No. This is my life, but it might not be yours. But another episode of I don't know what we'd call it. Alice's Tunnel Journal. Let's see you then. Bye.